Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And towing the slab in this one, Domingo Germán. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
The next pitch misses, and 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The punch out there. Snap throw.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Justin Turner. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Two outs. And that's in for a strike. That one misses. Ball two. Curveball over for a called strike. And he deals. And that's in the dirt. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. back in the Bronx. Our starter in this one, Tanner Houck. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
The pitch. That one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The 0-2. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. First pitch, not close. Torres, a guy the Yankees acquired for Aroldis Chapman back in 2016.
He is fearless. You can't tell if he's been in this league for 8 years or 2 years.
The 1-0. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive.
Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Throw to second, tag out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Now 1-1. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
The 1-2. Up the middle. Hernandez over to first in time. That's the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back in New York, all set for the start of the inning. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. Herman back to work. That's a little bit low. That's inside.
Ball two.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
And the righty deals. And it's fouled away.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2-2 down. Way high.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a payoff pitch. Got it by him for the K.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Pitch is in there, and that's strike one. That's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty.
Nope, outside.
No score here in the second. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Here's Christian Arroyo. First offering misses the mark. Kicks and fires. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
No strike.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Reese McGuire waiting to bat for the Red Sox. And a 3-1 on the way. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And that's ball 4. So 2 on with 2 away. And stepping in for Boston, Reese McGuire. And that one off the outside edge. First and second, 2 down. Kicks and deals. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And now it's even up.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ref Snyder, the lead runner out at second. Arroyo at first, 2 out of the inning. Next pitch misses outside. And the count's full. Enrique Hernandez on deck for Boston. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. And that is that. 2 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. And a pitch. That one missed. Early in his career with Oakland, with Donaldson struggling, you watched a lot of video on Miguel Cabrera and Jose Bautista. A's people didn't like it. They said, be yourself. He said, well, I stink, and I need to figure out why they're good.
Yeah, I love that, and you got to figure it out no matter what it takes.
Well, he became good. Next offering is downstairs. And that's in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And the 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
And here is number 36. First offering misses badly for ball one. A little bit low. A rope into right, and that should be extra bases. Donaldson around second, headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And the first offering is not close. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Line to left. Fair ball. One run is in. The throw into second. Not in time. He's safe as they take the lead. Two runs come in.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
Here's Billy McKinney at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty to the plate.
Hey.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
No outs. Runner on second. Left-hand hitter waits. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Man at second.
Okay.
Bounce to the right, and that one handled. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting in. The catcher.
Here's Jose Trevino. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Jose Trevino singing a Gold Glover and a guy that really does a great job presenting the ball.
Yeah, breakout year in 2022. Led all catchers with 21 defensive runs saved.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And Boog, the Yankees had been looking for some stability behind the plate for a while, and Trevino stepped up in a big way. Pretty unexpected as well.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 1-2. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The next offering misses, and it's 3-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That's to third. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Trevino, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So the lineup flips over. Willie Calhoun stands in here. Ground ball left side. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the right-hander deals. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. But no advance from the runners. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
The pitch. Rolled to short, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1, and that's 2. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. Yankees 3, and the Red Sox nothing. top half of the third inning. Here's Kike Hernandez. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And a pitch.
One ball.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next one misses. Now 2-2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Line drive. And it gets down for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. The pitch. There's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Strike 2. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there, and that one is out of here. The Rockets one to right, his 4th home run of the season. It's 3-2.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Now, Masataka Yoshida.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
0-2 now. On the ground, Rizzo. He'll do it himself, and one away in the top of the third.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Justin.
Here's Turner now.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
First offering misses the mark. Turner, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. The pitch. In there at the knees.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench, waiting for his time to hit.
2 balls, 1
The line to kick the pitch. That one the other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Now it's Devers at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Rafael Devers, part of that 2018 team that won it all, but over the past couple of years, he has really turned into one of the top hitters, certainly one of the top left-handed hitters in the American League. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Yeah, and his ability to handle pitches as well outside the zone on the fringes, just impressive. We'll never forget the night that he hit a home run off of Aroldis Chapman slightly above the top of the strike zone and just clobbered it to left center field.
Yeah, that pitch was over 100 miles an hour from Chapman, and he raked it out of the ballpark. Now a check swing on 3-1. Appeal to third, and he held up just enough. That's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Splits the plate. Strike 1. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. To third. That's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
McGuire makes the catch. 1 down.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Rizzo stands in now and watches strike 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
And he deals. And a count 1-2. With Anthony Rizzo, you almost forget he was originally drafted by the Red Sox. He debuted with the Padres, won that championship with the Cubs, and now a Yankee.
Yeah, and I think one of the telltale signs early with him in terms of the guy that would have that intestinal fortitude is just the fact that he beat cancer.
And the pitch. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Donaldson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one misses, and that's ball 2. Breaking ball through there for a strike. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
The count 2-1, and that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Back to the mound, and it gets by him.
Now back, right field.
Runner at first with 2 away. And up next for New York, number 36. And takes low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Just missed.
Oh, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Donaldson off of first with 2 away. The 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're up 3-2. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the right fielder, Rob Refsnyder.
The right fielder, number 30.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. The wind to kick the 2-0. And there's the strike.
2-1.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch is downstairs. Got him looking. Snap throw.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Christian Arroyo up next for the Red Sox. First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a strike in there. Gets handed the rock out of the pen. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Got him. Snap throw. Here's Reese McGuire. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering upstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good eye right there. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and that is that. Nothing doing for Boston, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. bottom four, and here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And the right-hander back to work. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
And the righty deals. And the slider catches the zone. That one off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Kicks and fires. Fouls one off. 2-2. Kicks and deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
McKinney in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch is outside. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
And here it comes.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Misses inside, and it's 3-2. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Three-two. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Snap throw.
Now batting, catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jose Trevino singled and drove in a run his first time through. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next offering misses. 1-2 to count. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Enrique Hernandez. And the pitch. And that one almost got him. That's in there, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. He goes down looking. Back to the top of the lineup. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jarren Duran. He's already homered in this game. That's in there. Strike one. And now the lefty. And that's downstairs and outside. And it is 2-1. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Connor Falefa calls it in, and there's 2 away. And the batter now, Masataka Yoshida.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Very high with that one. And the count is 1-1.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
On the ground to third. Fires over to first. And that is that. Red Sox go down quietly. They trail it 3-2. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Nick Pivetta.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. And a pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now up as the Yankees DH, Willie Calhoun. Foul ball there.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering.
Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
The 1-1. And now 1-2. Volpe at third with nobody out. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Righty delivers. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was in, didn't he?
Torres stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner on at third, 1 gone. And a 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. And ball 1.
Boog, when we talk about Anthony Rizzo defensively, one of the things I like as a former outfielder is his ability to handle foul territory and just negotiate that sidewall to make some incredible catches.
The 1-0. He's super aggressive, crashing at first base. He's one of the best throwers at first defensively. And, of course, he picks the ball in the dirt as well as anyone. And a 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike. Runner at third, 2 away. Swings and misses, struck him out. The Yanks lead 1, but they still lead at 3-2. On Shambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Justin Turner. The wind of the pitch. And that's down and away. And a good eye there. Bullpen activity starting up now. Tommy Canely getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Peralta getting loose as well. The next offering misses. And now 3-0. Rafael Devers waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. That one is absolutely belted. Connor Falefa going back on this one. Looking up. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Yeah, the batter now, Tristan Casas.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate. Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That one ripped. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Jimmy Cordero. 25th appearance of the year for him. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. That's in there. That's strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-1. There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now at the plate, Christian Arroyo. A strikeout and a walk. And that's a strike.
0-1 is the count.
And now the 0-1. Late with the swing there.
No ball,
It might
2
be
strikes.
time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Slice to right. And that's the third out. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Yankees 3 and the Red Sox 2. Back at Yankee Stadium. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Josh Donaldson. Pivetta back to work. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Josh Donaldson, a guy who was originally drafted by the Cubs and went to the A's in the Rich Harden trade. Early in his career, he actually played third base and caught. He got a chance to catch the big league level with Oakland a little bit early in his career. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, but one thing I remember about Josh Donaldson is he was one of the first guys when we started talking about, launch angle and bat coming through the zone, being level, being flat, all of those things that are just commonplace today. Well, he was kind of one of the first guys that really started to break that down.
Next offering is down low. Hit in the air, right field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jake.
And stepping in for the Yankees, number 36. Fastball almost got him there. In the air to left center. Yoshida coming on. Grabs it on the run. 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 12.
And next for New York, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Kiner-Falefa goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. In for a strike. 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
And now the count is even.
1-1.
Just missed. Right-hander kick steals. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Wandy Peralta.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, one-run game, and here's the catcher, Reese McGuire.
The catcher, number 3.
The pitch. Fly ball down the line. Number 36 turns, moving to his left. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
And next for the Red Sox, Enrique Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the air, right field. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Now batting Jarren Duran. He's already homered here in this one. Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hand grab, not in time. He's safe.
Up next for the Red Sox.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
New pitcher on now, number 63. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. That hits the dirt. 1-0.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
No outs. Runners at first and third. That one inside. 3 balls, no strikes. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And a 4-pitch walk.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Go ahead run on base. Turner climbs in on that right side. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Rips one to right, and it goes just foul.
Wow, that was about as close as it gets to giving them the lead late in this game. Just barely on the foul side of that painted line.
Bases loaded, nobody out.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Hard ground ball, base knock. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in, and they lead by 2.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
That one to first. They get 1 to second. Tag safe. So they get 1 at first, but can't complete the double play.
Well, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. It could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
And now here is Tristan Casas. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. In the dirt, and a count 1-2. Swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
So stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder, 1 for 3. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
Arroyo up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Up the middle. That's a hit. One run's in. The throw home. In comes the run from second. It's 7-3.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Albert Abreu. He's been so good against lefties. Here's the catcher, Reese McGuire. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And strike two.
0-2.
McGuire tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 3. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Billy McKinney. The Yankees looking to rally. The right-hander back to work. That's in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. That missed inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Jose Trevino now at the plate. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Swing and a foul straight back.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Right-handed reliever on the ground, and that squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The batter, number 11.
Man at first, and now Anthony Volpe.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. And that's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye in that spot. That's in there, and that is strike two. Trevino over at second, one down. Next pitch misses, and the count's full.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And he walked him.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
So the batting order turns over, and up next for New York, Willie Calhoun. Fouled off. He was late. Two on, one out.
1-1.
Boston's bullpen with some activity. Josh Winkowski, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Check swing, went around, and the count 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a ball popped up. Devers pulls it down, and there's two gone.
The second baseman, Labor.
Josh Winkowski into the game.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Winkowski.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Off the plate inside. Ball one. That misses off the outside edge. And there's the strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
The 2-1. And now 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Snap throw. Yanks strand a pair. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Welcome back. And now the shortstop, Enrique Hernandez.
Enrique Hernandez.
And a pitch. That one missed. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
1-1 now.
No, that's low.
Fought off foul. And he deals. Next offering misses down and away. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. His 2-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Off the mark there, and that is ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire did give him the call.
Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch in the dirt. 2-1. And there's a strike. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Yoshida in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. That one's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hernandez leads off first with 1 away. Just off the outside edge. 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Connor Falefa moving under this one. And there's 2 down.
The bat, number 2, designated hitter,
Justin Turner now. Pitch ball 1. And that's outside. Ripped into right field, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Oh, he throws it away. And he'll make it around to third on the throwing error.
Now batting,
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Rafael Devers. First offering misses the mark. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Pitch misses there, and now 2-0. Two on, 2 outs. In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. The 3-1. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Righty to the plate. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Runners on first and third, 2 away. So Devers will take his base.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Right down the chute. That's strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And the 0-1. Donaldson on his way over. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave them loaded, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. The Yankees in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And the pitch. Ball 1 there.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Kicks and fires. There's a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Cutter Crawford preparing to come on if needed. Garza getting cranked up as well. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Donaldson, the next to hit, takes outside. Out to short. There's Hernandez handling the chance. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jake Bauer.
And next for New York, number 36. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So a man aboard, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa getting ready to hit. That one lifted to left. Yoshida settles under this one, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 4. It's 7-3. New arm out of the bullpen, Tommy Kahnle. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Number 41, Tommy Kahnle.
So digging in, Rob Refsnyder.
The right fielder, number 30, Rob Refsnyder.
The pitch. And downstairs. Kahnle, in his 8th season, he features a changeup, a 4-seamer, and he works in a slider. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Arroyo, batting with one down, takes the strike. Activity in the bullpen. A right-hander is up and throwing. And a pitch. Popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Number 3, McGuire.
2 outs. Base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Reese McGuire.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch, and he just misses. Here's a strike. Here's a 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Back to the mound, and he gloves it. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 3. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now the left fielder, Billy McKinney.
The left fielder, Billy McKinney.
Winkowski back to work. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Next offering is down low, and it's 2-1. That one drifts inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1 now. And a swing and a miss. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Righty delivers. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. At the belt and fires. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Trevino in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat, well, all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
And here it comes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left field, Yoshida has this one sized up and makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. First offering in the dirt. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Next pitch is popped up. And that is the ball game.
Well, a 7-out save in this one. It's far from your standard save, but he did what was necessary to help his team get the win. And see a guy pitch like this, it's very inspiring for other guys down in the bullpen.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.